So here we are at the end of the Hitman season one. We're in Hokkaido, Japan. This is the first assassination that actually deals with the main plot. There's been three plots going on like simultaneously. You got the unnamed guy, which is the shadow client, the guy with the beard or whatever. His plot to take down Providence, as well as using the ICA, which is the hitman, to do his bidding. And he was coming in on the back end. So most of the assassinations will get you thrown off because they have their own little plot to why you're killing people and what they have done and their background stories. Um, so that's all. Those are those three plots: the shadow client, the hitman, and the assassination of whoever the targets are. But this is the first kill where the hitman is killing someone who's done something to him, who is Eric Sodas. So he's gonna kill him and try and figure out what the shadow client has on him and why is they using the ICA to do their bidding. I like this clip a lot. I'm glad that they did a little Japan thing. It's really nice looking. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all been enjoying the whole series. I hope there's a season 2 soon, because I know it's gonna be directly on the Shadow Client and Hitman, and they're gonna run neck and neck. And they haven't did that since like the very first Hitman I ever played, where you actually have someone actually coming at you from the giddy up or trying to assassinate you while you're trying to assassinate another person and him, or you're trying to kill him before he kills somebody else. And that's when the clones came out. But you got to be a real Hitman guy to know about the clones. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this clip, and I'm out.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Sodas for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. The Gama Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Sodas in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment, a highly controversial procedure, yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Sodas is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
What the? This is pissing me off. Ah.
Okay. Just a false alarm. We need to get this checked.
Lynn, I know you have my best interest in mind here. I go under in a few days. I just need a couple. I'm going stir crazy here.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Oh, well, that was lucky. Gave me a fright there, Mr. Dexter, but you seem to be breathing, so... There. Okay, you can go. Thank you. Well, since we're here, let's take a look. That's good, good. Oh, boy. Those lungs are just completely off the charts. Piece of advice, Mr. Dexter. I quit smoking yesterday.
Aquariums always fill me with such calm. Looking at the beautiful fish, just serene in their simple existence. Takes the stress right out of me. You got any tricks like that?
Well, I do yoga. It's good for the body and the soul. It's actually quite an addiction of mine. Gotta say, I'm annoyed to have missed today's lesson.
Ah, director got you working overtime as well?
Actually, no. The instructor here at Gamma managed to injure himself doing something.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
I don't know. Patient did die.
Famous one at that.
Still, it's not the chef's fault. What was a kitchen apprentice thinking, cutting out a fugu fish by himself unsupervised? I mean, it takes years of practice. Didn't the kid realize how poisonous those things are?
He's a kid. I mean, well, probably wanted to show up. But anyway, the hospital administration is out to cut him better.
Poor chef. That was his best party trick. Now what do we do with the last fugu?
Throw it out, I guess. It's a damn shame, too. The chef had to refuse serving Yuki Yamazaki his signature dish. I mean, despite her constant requests. She asked about it just an hour ago. It's really too bad.
It's not worth losing. Job over, that's for sure.
You better get the hell out of here, man. Man, you're in.
What in the world has that person...
I believe I'll have another piece.
Oh, I have one question, and I need your honest opinion here. What's your take on the global situation? Because I have to admit, I'm lost. There's a global bubble that is clearly about to explode. but I can't fathom why we're talking about religion all the time. I mean, it's economy, nothing else. It's money, nothing else. But even that is castrating us. I mean, who just wants to earn more and more and more money? It's just this vicious cycle.
Mr. Cook?
It may come as a surprise to you, but I don't really deal in arms. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe it's part of what I do. Okay, it's not the most of what I do, but I do deal in arms. I just don't know who to do. The world's going to hell, so it feels like arms might be a growth industry.
Yes. Yes, that is very interesting.
Hey, get my soufflés out of the oven, please. Thank you. Hi, Chef.
Loved those entrees. So I was talking to the patient.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer to the Yakuza and current operative for Providence.
Excuse me. Could I ask you for some fugu roll?
1,000 apologies, miss, but hospital administration has put a ban on pufferfish. There was an incident only last week. A kitchen apprentice took it upon himself to, well, I can't even bear to say it out loud.
Well, I'm sure you can make an exception this once.
The rules are the rules. I'm sure you understand.
I'm a lawyer. I see them more as a set of guidelines.
I just don't want to get fired. If you will excuse me.
Oh, I asked for fugu, not jellyfish.
I heard they got working with the Scandinavians. Can you believe that? Oh, they're such barbarians.
Can we talk? He's stable. Pre-surgery stem cell treatment. The actual transplant is not until tomorrow. Chief surgeon says chances are good. If you don't mind me saying so,
Bone.
sir.
Look, we don't need any cooks messing with stuff here, so you're not coming through.
I know you have had soldiers in your sight for a long time.
You know, I'm trying to keep calm. I don't like the thinner up here. I get anxiety attacks. So well, I love the place.
Can't say any
I love to feel. I don't know you with those details. I miss it.
apologies.
It's the least we can do.
And the chef?
The chef is a trained fugu carver. It turned out his assistant made the error. He's been taken care of. There's no need to worry. Needless to say, fugu is now off the menu.
Thank you very much, Director.
Oh, now that I've got you, would you mind if I...
Hello, Doctor.
The story I've been thinking of. Please, just stop me if you don't like it, but... I have been here a lot, and I started to think up this story. Set here.
Favorite. Delicious.
Dark man. He was almost 50, and he is...
Doctor, we are having some security-related issues, and I can't let you through here right now. Come back later, okay?
Well, I know
Thanks.
you're able to
Either way, it's coming up.
Very good. You'll be fine. Oh, and I have some mouthwash here for you when you're done.
You got some on your shoes, sir. Well, oh, never mind.
Have a great night, Doc.
Oh, nice. Really nice.
Miss Yamasaki?
Sir, how are you?
Director, the incident we talked about, is it secure?
Perhaps we should discuss in private.
Agreed. Follow me.
But, I mean, most of the time, it's just rubbish, I guess. Really, really expensive rubbish. I have several.
Sure, I see that.
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Hey, leave us, please. No objections. Explain?
We suspect that one of our patients are not who they claim to be. Anonymous tip.
I see. An assassin? I assume you run background checks?
Of course. But IIDs can be manufactured if you have enough time, skill, and money.
I expect your security team to be on top of this. Re-examine all patients. I understand you need to protect your clientele, but losing sodas is not an option. Keep me posted. I'll be watching very carefully how you handle this, Director.
Yes, miss. In the meantime, watch your back.
Target down. Now it's time for sodas to retire.
O Genki desu ka?
Maybe you can tell me, is it true the boss...
Hello, sir.
You know, even with the added security, this is the most relaxing gig I've been on with Ms. Yamazaki yet.
Makes me miss the old days, to be honest.
Oh, not me. Pretty happy she got out of the clan business. Things got hairy around that whole trial of the century thing, remember?
Oh, sure. The work was dirty from time to time. But this new approach with consultant work, I don't know. Feels light.
Well, I prefer light to heavy, especially if heavy involves dissolving witnesses in acid baths before noon. Oof, just doesn't do it for me anymore.
That was an interesting afternoon, yeah.
Maybe you can tell me, is it true the boss was connected back in the day? You kidding? Didn't you follow the big trial? It was everywhere on TV. Well, I was...
No problemo.
So, the building AI known as Kai not only keeps the building running, but it also controls the surgery robot in the operating theater. That's where Sodas is at the moment. The manual states that the AI will automatically revive any flatlined patient, which could prove to be a problem. But the hospital director does have access to the mainframe. Care to run a hospital, 47?
Mr. Director, sir. Mr. Director.
It's me. Are the final details in place? Oh, well, he was very handsomely rewarded. Not that he fully understood the rarity of the boy's magnificent heart, of course. Oh, that goes without saying. I do still wish we'd be able to put it into someone, well, younger, frankly. There are only so many years left in the old man, after all. Such is the nature of my art. I take and I give. Perhaps once Soda's body has given up, I can recollect the heart. There's a certain poetry to that, I think. That's for another time. We'll talk again. Oh, my! This space! The colors! Oh, the shapes! It's beautiful! Exactly as it needs to be. Oh, a place for everything in its proper place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, why haven't I noticed before? I need to share this with my babies. Your excuse.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for Sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for. Solution 47. With Sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps. That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
This is weird.
Curator's growing stranger and stranger these days.
He brought in a cell phone this morning. Took selfies with the heart.
Is that a fact?
But one thing I do love about this book.
Good to see you, sir.
Hope you have everything you need.
Mr. Director, sir.
Good evening.
Couple of months. Yeah, it's a good situation.
Miss Yamazaki's
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
We received your message. Loud and clear, I might add. Honestly, you could have just sacked the poor guy.
I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't. There'll be no retaliation, not for Soders, nor any other recent fiascos. Someone's been meddling in our affairs, killing our operatives, and making the ICE look like fools. I think you got close to that someone. Closer than we've ever been. That's why we're hiring you to take him down.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burnwood. You really have no idea.
You spy on us, bribe our people, and you have the gall to demand our help. No. You can't be trusted.
Even so, we've been around for a long, long time. I think we could help each other. Some 20 years ago, your agency took in a young man with no past and extraordinary skills. In his own special way, he cares about you, and vice versa. And ever since that time, you've never stopped wondering where he came from and who made him what he is.
There was a doctor. Some depraved experiment. But he's gone now.
Ah. Well, if you believe the questions died with him, we have nothing further to discuss. If not, as I said, I think we could help each other. Partners, then. Cheer up, Miss Burnwood. We are the lesser evil. This terrorist, he wants nothing but chaos.
He's only a terrorist if you win.
Miss Burnwood, we won a long time ago. This is maintenance.